play your cars right now, you normally find us in a brand new car dealership.
But instead, this week, we've come to used car heaven.
That's right, there's just about every make and model of car in here, and there are also 2 contestants who are ready to play their cars right. So here's how it works.
Each week, 2 members of the workforce at the dealer we visit will have to work out the clues to discover where their car questions are hidden. Time is of the essence because each question discovered and answered correctly wins them a litre of fuel. Whoever wins the most fuel in the first half of the show gets to use it in the tank of the Play Your Cars Right treasure hunt vehicle. Only by answering more cryptic clues on the road correctly will lead them to the week's celebrity car and the prize-giving ceremony.
Rob, how did you get conned into taking part today?
Chris, the sales manager, really.
You had no choice in the matter.
No.
You're a good sport. How long have you worked here at Central?
About 3.5 years.
Is it a good place to work?
Really good fun.
Do you know every single car that's in here?
Every single one.
Right,
the mileage and everything.
So you'll have no excuses in finding the clues today, will you?
I'll do my best.
Right, first one. OK, as soon as you think you know where the clue's hidden, off you go.
All right.
We'll follow you, hopefully, but don't go too fast because we don't want him to break his neck. OK, Ford named this model as a world car. The colour is green, the reg is R. The numbers that read on the plate tell you that it's 7:45. So what? Ford named this model as a world car. The reg is R, the colour is green. So you think, what do you know, which Ford it might be?
Mondeo.
Yeah, where are the Mondeos?
Down this line here.
Off you go, right. The colour is green and the reg is R. So you know you're looking for...
Green.
Oh, maybe. Now there's another clue here. The numbers on the plate tell you it's 7:45. What's another way of saying 7:45?
45.
No, 7:45.
7:45.
Exactly. He's got it. You were telling me you were thick. That's not true at all.
Don't be saying that on TV.
I'm joking. OK, let's see if we can get your first litre of fuel. What car does the current Toyota Avensis replace? Is it the A, the Cressida, B, the Carina, or C, the Camry?
The Carina.
Excellent, well done. There we go.
Badge. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And I've got with me this morning about Chris Leah. Chris, you're the sales manager here.
Yes,
That's right?
Yep.
And you list some of your hobbies as clubbing and golfing.
Yes.
Now, which one would you say you've mastered, the clubbing or the golfing?
Neither yet.
Neither yet?
No, but I'm working on it.
So the Open Championship's not ready for you
I
yet,
don't think
is
so,
it?
no.
Or what about the Open Championship of drinking then?
More than likely, yeah.
So you're quite confident, good knowledge of cars around here?
Reasonable.
Yep. Running shoes on?
I think so, yeah.
Well, first clue to where the question is, Chris. Here we go. It was a Cavalier in a previous life. There's 1 or 2 here, you could say they're rife. But this one's red, and when it starts to purr, you'll know its letters, it ends in fur.
Fur.
I've
got to go now, huh?
Cavalier in a previous life?
Vectra.
It's a Vectra, yeah.
Vectra.
Red Vectra with...
Red one.
It's got to you. No. You've got plenty of red Vectras. What fur? Number?
This one.
That one?
Yeah.
Right, where's the clue? Where's the clue?
Clue.
Weather smashing in it. He's found it. Wet though it may be. Right, here's the question. Where is the Volkswagen Beetle still being produced to its original design? A, Argentina, B, Mexico, or C, Poland?
B, Mexico.
He's got it right, Mexico. You've got your first litre of fuel, Chris. Well done. Well done, you're on the way.
Okay.
Let's go back and we'll join Ginny.
We've done well, 1 litre of fuel. OK. And as you said, you know every car in here, so that hopefully we won't have to run too far for this next one. For families that need a lot of space, to this wagon you need to race. It's an MPV, but now which one? This one is made in the land of the rising sun.
Space wagon Mitsubishi.
Oh, fantastic. Where are they? They could be anywhere. This is great. Oh, I love this. I'm not having to run too far.
Thank you.
Tell you what, you're a star, you aren't you? Oh, right. What is the name of Chevrolet's new sports car? Do you know your American cars? Is it A, the Macaro, B, the Litre, or C, the Camaro?
C, the Camaro, I think.
Excellent. Well done. Another litre of fuel. Congratulations. Oh, I'm being blown away.
Well, under extreme weather conditions there, Chris, you did really well there.
Thank you.
You obviously know your Beatles. Where did you know that from?
I went to Mexico, actually.
Did you?
About 2 years ago, yeah, and I saw a lot of Beatles there.
So you've seen them around then?
That's right, yeah.
He's seen the Beatles. Anyway,
well, yeah.
Not the ones I think. Listen, next clue to the question, Chris, goes like this. Just before the deal, the customer begins to stall. Point them in the direction to make that call. Just before the deal, they begin to stall. Point them in the direction to make that call. Could it be phone of some description or
telephone,
fax? Phone.
Phone, fax.
You got a phone?
Phone.
You got a phone?
Yeah.
Have you got a public phone?
Yes.
Public phone, do we think?
Yep, done here.
Let's go. Let's go.
Excuse me.
He nearly knocked somebody over there.
Public phone, public
Right,
phone, public phone.
Very cleverly hidden there, might I
Slow
add.
there, a little bit slow, but there you
Now
go.
then, let's see how much you know about television. Television knowledge?
Yeah, go on. Yep.
Right. What car features in the 60s TV series Heartbeat? Is it A, the Cortina, B, the Anglia, or C, the Zephyr?
Anglia.
Oh, what a guy. Another litre of fuel there for Chris. Well done, the Ford Anglia. Do you watch Heartbeat, by the way?
No, I don't know.
You don't watch it? Well, I'll tell you what, he's done well there to say he doesn't watch it. Ginny, we'll come back and join you and see how you're doing.
Doing well so far, it's neck and neck. You're not going to let me down now, are you?
No.
Right, listen to this one. A burnt out car is a supernova, but this car's life is far from over. A burnt out car is a supernova, but this car's life is far from over. What do you think you might... So it's a burnt out car is
Corsa.
what? It's a...
No.
What kind of car is something that's burnt out? It's...
Knackered.
Yeah, it's written off, it's
Right.
completely clapped out. So a burnt out car, so you're looking for a clapped out car, is a supernova.
Right to the train section at the back.
Oh, he's got it.
Head's gone.
Come on now, keep up.
Can I run quicker?
I didn't know you sold clapped out cars here.
All of them.
You sell everything.
Where am I looking
Do
for
you know
no?
what it might be?
Not really. These are all bangers down here.
I couldn't.
Oh,
Right, we're looking for a Nova. Have you seen any Vauxhall Novas? Come on, give us a clue.
there's loads here.
Right.
Where am I looking?
It's 99. What's a bargain that is?
That's an Avita. Nova, Nova, Nova. Red Nova.
We're now looking for a Nova.
See ya, Red Nova.
He spotted it. Oh. Well done.
Skipping that.
Okay, Rob. What was the name of the late 60s sports car from Mazda? Was it A, the Cosmo, B, the Marauder, or C, the Marcos?
Cosmo.
Excellent, well done. Another, if I can find the litre of fuel. 3-all. I can see this being a tiebreaker.
To say you didn't watch Heartbeat, you did well with that question, Chris.
Okay.
That's all I can say. Now let's see if you can do just as well with the next one. First of all, we've got to have the clue to find the question. A Ford Maverick with a different grille, but this Nissan will still give off road thrills.
Toronto.
Toronto.
Yes, obviously.
We're off and running again. Let's hope the weather keeps.
Toronto.
Toronto. Where?
Toronto.
There.
Toronto.
Where's the
Yeah, got
question?
it.
Ah,
Jumped
we
away.
found it, guys. We found it. There we go. Right. Now, how do you know your music, by the way, before I ask you this question?
How do I know it?
Yeah, music. You okay
Yeah,
musically?
pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. Hopefully.
Well, let's find out. What car did Elton John mention in his song Made in England? A, Cortina, B, Mini, or C, Morris Minor?
Cortina.
Oh, have we got a contestant here? Another litre of fuel.
Okay.
You're right. It was actually a blue Cortina he sang
Is it?
about. There we go. 1 litre of fuel to you. Well done, Chris.
Thank you.
Ginny, are you doing as well? That is the question. Let's go back and join you.
Inside an office, numbered 5, there's a car that's a wonderful drive.
It's a Porsche.
Oh, of course. And where is there a Porsche or something inside an office numbered 5?
What's this car on the picture?
On
the office. Yes.
Picture the boss's car in his office, that's what we like. He's a bit fast, isn't he? You can slow down, you know, we can't keep up.
Come on.
Oh, God. Come on. Number 5.
Yes.
Excuse me. He's found it. Where was it?
On it.
Picture the Porsche. Sorry about this. It's nice and warm in here. No, please, you can stay there. It's fine. You can join
Director
us.
Craig, yes,
There
he's
we
done
go.
it.
Now, you need to get this right. Okay. Rolls-Royce produced their cars in Crewe, but before that, where were they manufactured? Was it A, in Coventry, B, in Derby, or C, in Swindon?
I guess.
Coventry, Derby. A guess? You guessed?
Yes.
Derby?
Yes. Go on. Yes.
Oh, well done.
Well, Chris, you've got a 100% record so far, which is something I don't think we've really had in the series so far. The question is, can you keep it?
Let's see.
Might stand you in with a good chance. Last clue to the question. In a pond, he's really cold and slimy, but here he holds rubbish clean or grimy. It's not one of your sales colleagues, is it?
It could be, yeah. Yeah.
In a pond, he's really cold and slimy, but here he holds rubbish clean or grimy.
That could be the frog.
Could be the frog. Let's go.
Excuse me, coming through.
Frog. He's found it. The frog. Be careful we don't slip there. Now, let's just see this 100% record, right? I'm banking on you here, Chris. Which famous run also shares its name with a 1950s luxury car? Is it A, a Cresta, B, a Volga, or C, a Zodiac?
A Cresta.
Oh, 100% record, another litre of fuel. Chris, what a fantastic performance.
Well, you can tell we've got a really good pair of second-hand car salesmen here because it's a tie break, and it's the first time, I've got to say, in the series so far that we've had both contestants get all the questions right. So you're a pair of stars.
No,
you must sell loads of cars between you. You've got to do. But the problem now is we need a tie break question because there can only be one winner.
Okay.
As Ginny says, there can only be one winner, and it's whoever between the two of you can give me the correct answer to this all-important tie-breaking question. Are you
Shout
ready?
as soon as you know.
Okay.
Okay.
Now cast your minds back to the car industry in years gone by, before we were all born. Who was the largest maker in Germany during the 1920s?
How old are you?
Was it Mercedes? Was it Opel? Or was it Volkswagen?
Volkswagen.
Opel.
He's got it. It was Opel.
Cheers, Christos.
Well done. Absolutely.
Congratulations, well
That was
done.
a very good answer.
Thank you.
Did you know? Or was it a lucky guess? He knew. Let's let him
I
say he
knew.
knew. You don't. There you go. It's not really quite as good as the real thing.
Thank you very
but
much.
it's your very own Ferrari
Thank you.
Dino. Thanks for taking part in
Thank
this
you.
quiz. You've been a great contestant.
Thank you very much.
But we
Nice.
don't want you to put it on your used car pitch. Instead of that, we want you to join us after the break on Play Your Cars Right. See you shortly.
See you soon.
In part one of Play Your Cars Right, Rob and Chris were beating the clock to find questions hidden around the used cars, which were to win them litres of valuable fuel. In the end, Rob gained the most fuel, so gets the chance to use it in the Play Your Cars Right treasure hunt car to find this week's celebrity car.
Rob, I'm doing well because I've not got you lost yet. And there's a roundabout here, and I want you to go straight over at the roundabout.
Straight over the top of it.
Not straight over the top of it, no. Unless this can fly as well. And then it's the end of this piece of map. But before I can give you another one, you've got to answer a question correctly.
Okay.
All right? So just pull over anywhere that you can, really.
I'm allowed to pull over again?
Yeah, that's fine. Great. You ready for this?
Yes.
Okay. Which vehicle is set for a radical revamp for the millennium? Is it the Astra, the Mini, or the Fiesta?
The Mini.
Yeah, it is. Well done. Did you know that one?
Well, I think so.
Pretty obvious. Okay, next bit of map. All right, let's have a look. Oh, we're on the right road. I'm just going straight down ahead. We should be in some countryside soon.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Carolyn, tell me, how long on average does it take to build a vehicle like this?
Well, it varies depending on how the people are planning to work their project out. Some people just want to have the cars on the road and go, and other people want to take it as a leisure project. So it can be anything from, say, 3 months through to maybe even 3 years.
And how do they hear about you? Because you must be tucked away here, and how do you advertise yourself?
We do lots of exhibitions, and we obviously advertise nationally. And most of the magazines in the country go out internationally, so we have sold abroad.
Have you?
Many countries.
Where's the furthest afield that one of your vehicles has gone?
Russia.
Russia. Goodness me, there's an aristocrat running about in Russia. And how long has it been a passion, Jaguars?
Well, my husband has always been absolutely fanatical about Jaguars. And he always worked on them. He originally built a kit when he was a young guy, and it was his thing. He wanted to build a kit, and that suddenly became the obvious thing to do, to build something out of modern mechanics when the classic cars became so expensive. So that's basically the idea behind it, have something with the flavour without the costs.
See, I said we were going to come to countryside.
That's it. Lovely.
The problem is that we're coming to the end of the countryside on the map, and I don't know where we're going to go yet. I think this road goes on for probably about another 1.5 miles, but then I'm not sure. There's a junction. I don't know whether we go left or right.
Okay.
If there's a lay-by or anything, just pull over when you see one.
I'll pull up down there.
Yeah, that'll be good. Because it's time for another question.
Oh dear.
Got to say that on this programme so far, every contestant that's been with me has been the winning one. So
Good.
must be very lucky. So you picked well this morning.
Good.
Great.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good. Oh, now that's this one. How much do you know about BMWs? Let's see anyway. What does PDC stand for in BMW language? Is it A, the Park Dimension Centre, B, the Park Distance Control, or C, Park Data Computer? So is it Park Dimension Centre, Park Distance Control, or Park Data Computer? PDC.
B, Park Distance Control.
Well done.
Yeah, good.
Was that a guess?
No, I've heard of it before.
You've
but
heard
I
of it.
wasn't sure if was
Oh,
right,
he
but
knows,
you
he knows.
know.
Right, next bit of the map. Hang on, let's have a look. Yeah, we're going straight ahead and then we're going to take a right at the first junction we come to.
Okay.
Lovely.
So would you say, is there a specific type of person who'd buy a vehicle like this, or is there a cross-section of people that would buy them?
A cross-section, but I think a lot of the guys that buy them, maybe their fathers had an XK when they were young, or XKs were around and about when they were young and they couldn't afford them then, but now they've got the time, maybe they've got the money as well.
So how do you start putting all the components together? Is there like a donor vehicle involved, or...?
Yes, an XJ6, it can be any of the XJ6s, but obviously the ideal one has terminal body rot, and then you can use all the mechanics, right through even going to the seats, the dashboard, the instruments, the loom, wheels, tyres, the whole car.
Carolyn, thank you very much for the moment, and we'll go back and we'll join Ginny and Rob.
Yeah, this is right because we've come through the countryside and we'll look as we're coming up to a town now, so this is the outskirts of it. Once we get through the centre of it, I'm not sure which way we go, so as soon as you can find somewhere, pull over, because it's time for another question. Now, this is great, just pull over here. Okay. Now, this is one. You must have plenty of Vauxhall courses on your forecourt back at the garage.
Yes, we do.
How much do you know about their engines?
Not a lot.
Well, let's see. What's the highest engine currently available in the Vauxhall Corsa range? The 1800, the 1600, or the 2 litre? 18, 16, or 2 litre?
Is it a 2 litre?
Are you asking me? So is it A 1800, B 1600, or C 2 litre? The highest engine currently available.
I'm guessing at a 2 litre.
It's wrong, I'm sorry. It's a 1600. We're lost. We're
We're lost.
stranded. No, we're not. We'll give you another question.
Well, something had come out of them I've never heard of. 2 litre Corsa.
Where was MG's original base? Was it Altrincham in Cheshire, Norwich in Norfolk, or Abingdon in Oxfordshire?
I guess again Abingdon in Oxfordshire.
You guessed right. Phew, I thought we were lost. Right, okay, carry on straight ahead and we're going to go out through the town. Let's have a look at this next bit of map.
Embarrassing, 2 litre Corsa.
I know.
No.
Got you there, though.
Yeah, you did that.
Carolyn, I'm absolutely fascinated by what I see before me, as I'm sure the viewers are. It looks from the outside a Jaguar, and you're telling me that the engine is in fact all Jaguar.
Yeah, the whole idea is that it's all the mechanics from a donor Jaguar. So you're looking at something that looks like a Jaguar, and beneath the skin it still is a Jaguar. So steel space frame and fiberglass body shell, but all the Jaguar components inside.
Because you were telling me that some people can do half the project and forget about the engine part and put an engine from another vehicle in it, which completely spoils the whole project altogether, doesn't it?
Yeah, no, it's got to have a Jaguar under there. If it's looking like one, it's got to sound like one as well for me.
Well, I'm sure that they do sound like one. How do they drive? What's the feeling being behind the wheel of the car as well?
It's brilliant because the engine is actually a foot further back than in the donor car, and therefore the balance is very nearly 50-50, which is what everybody wants to achieve. So road holding, superb.
Absolutely superb. And how long have you actually been building vehicles like this?
I think now it's probably about 15 years.
And what actually started it? Where did it all begin?
Well, crazy as it sounds, the first thing we did was to build a mini cat, as we call it, for our daughter when she was about 5. My husband had had a little J40 car when he was little. We couldn't afford to buy one of these wildly expensive things, so we made a 6-foot-long XK120, which my children used to drive. So we made the first one small. The components were very hard to get, and we decided it was as easy to build a full-size one and basically have a big boy's jigsaw instead of something small.
So what age were they when they were actually driving these vehicles then?
Well, 5. My daughter drove it from being about 5 right through to being about 10. And then my son came in. They could sit side by side. And that had an engine, so that was powered.
So you've not any film footage of them that you can show them and remind them of what they were like when they were younger then?
It's a very sore point. We did have, but I think my son has videoed over it in error.
Well,
yes.
make sure we don't video over this then, Carolyn.
I'll do my
Thank
best.
you very much for showing us this lovely vehicle. We will go back and we will follow the progress of Ginny and Rob.
Rob, you'll be very happy to know that we're nearly at the end of this map piece, which means we're about to find John and this week's classic car. Are you into your classics?
I love classic cars.
Yeah, what about Jaguars?
Yes, like them.
You might be surprised then. I have a feeling it might be a lovely old Jag, but we're not far ahead. I think you go straight along here and it should be just a half a mile on the left. Hopefully we'll see him.
Okay.
Carolyn, I couldn't help but notice while we were around the red car at the front of the workshop that this baby caught my eye. What's the essential difference between the two vehicles?
Well, the difference is that that car is built using the Jaguar running gear without modification, and it's wider, therefore it's easier to build. This car needs modification, and therefore it's the harder of the two to build. It's more complicated.
And here they are. They've battled their way through the weather and eventually found their way here. The weather's not been on your side, has it, Rob?
How you doing?
Not so bad. Great to see you.
Yeah, all right.
Glad
Hi,
you've made it.
chaps.
This
Hi,
is
John.
Carolyn.
Hi, Carolyn.
Hello.
Pleased to meet you.
And this, if
Hi,
you...
Carolyn. Nice to meet you.
Hello.
How are you?
This is the beautiful Jaguar XK. Carolyn,
I told you it was a Jag.
tell them
Gorgeous,
the
isn't it?
background to this.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Well, it's not an original XJ. It's based on Jaguar. It looks like a Jaguar, but it's got a new chassis, fiberglass body shell, but beneath the skin it is all Jaguar.
It looks fantastic anyway. It looks absolutely wonderful.
This is mine, isn't it?
It's not yours for the afternoon. Come
Nice
round
thought.
here because you don't get to take the car home.
No.
But we've got you a model of the new Jaguar S-Type
Brilliant.
to take instead.
Thank you very much.
Would you give Robbie's trophy?
Thank you,
There you
Carolyn.
go.
I'm envious of you, Rob. I'm envious of you. Thank you very much for joining us on Play Your Cars Right.
Yeah, make sure you join us next week and we'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.